Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Good Night Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. For all the listeners we have today, we have a repeat guest, someone I always enjoy talking to. Very smart, currently unemployed, but still extremely smart.
Don't let that
Don't let affect the quality of his opinions today. He's a man that I think we differ on many things. However, I still respect your opinion.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I'm a big fan of AI. I know you consider it to be the doom of human being.
I think so. Yeah.
But, we make it work.
Of course.
Miguel McKenna, everybody.
Hello,
Miguel McKenna.
hi. Nice. Thanks for having me, brother.
Always a pleasure, dude.
Of course.
Always been a fan of your brain, of your jokes.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
Thank you. I always think I always wanted to surround myself with people that I don't need people who agree with me.
Yeah.
Around me all the time. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't be
I mean, it's fun. It's like jacking off.
Yeah, sure.
But like with other people's minds. It's not
Right.
because it's all me. I don't like it. Yeah,
right.
I
If
like
you're
people who disagree with me.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just jacking off in the mirror, which
we
both already
done,
do. Yes.
In your mirror and in mine.
yeah. We do mirror swaps.
We do
sometimes.
mirror swaps, exactly. Yeah. There's people who, because I produce a few shows, so sometimes you have comedians who come to me and I could tell you like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to befriend me, so that I book you on shows,
right?
And they're like, yeah, and I can't. I'm sorry. It's just have your own personality for the love of God. That's my advice to anybody who's trying to get into it. Just have your own personality.
Yeah.
And you'll find your tribe,
Oh, be yourself. That's exactly. Yeah. I've been doing this bit with a guest on your podcast was Eric Travado.
Yeah.
Because he produces a Burgundy line.
Yeah.
Whenever he does a joke, I just pretend like I'm like, that's a good one, boss. That's a funny joke, boss. Every time.
I'm happy to hear. Man, I miss open mics. I mean, I don't miss them, but I miss that there's a camaraderie,
right? And
there's like gossip,
right?
And there's tension. I don't do as many open mics. I'm always busy. I'm on the road or I'm doing actual shows. But like this friendship, these friends that you're doing right now in your open mic years, you're gonna have them forever. Yeah. You're gonna have once you'll start doing the road.
Yeah.
You'll take them with you because you just enjoy hanging out with them.
Of course,
it's a great feeling.
I appreciate those. Yeah. Those are obviously the first people I'll think of.
Yeah.
If and when I get famous.
Come on, get up.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
When, yes.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself and believe in yourself. So this is interesting. Speaking about believing in yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm going through a breakup right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be fine. And there's a song that I've been listening to.
Okay.
Everybody has a breakup song.
Of course.
So for this relationship, it's Pour que tu m'aimes encore by Celine Dion.
Okay.
So basically, it's about Celine going, I'll do this so that you love me again. I'll do that. I'll become whoever you want. And I'm it's just been listening to it on repeat, tearing up. It's a heartbreak.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I want to watch the video clip. And I turned the video clip, Pour que tu m'aimes encore. And it begins with her talking to herself in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's talking to herself.
Right.
I want to love myself again. Or that's how I saw it.
Is it almost profound? Is it profound to you, or is it?
It hit me. I'm like, oh no, it's self-love.
Right.
Like you could take this and turn it into like, oh, I need to love myself again. I think it's important. I don't know. Maybe it's narcissism. I have no idea. But I'm like, oh, this is interesting. It's a weird video clip too, where she's like does black magic.
Mm-hmm.
Quite an interesting.
Yeah. You're just a 40-year-old man listening to Celine Dion by yourself.
Yeah, she's great. For the kids watching, Celine slaps. I think that's what they say, right?
Yeah, I think
she slaps.
Yeah,
she's good.
She slaps. She's fire.
Listen, I am a 42-year-old man listening to Celine. But you don't you have a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
I wish you guys a lot of happiness.
Thank you. Yeah.
But your last relationship, when did it?
Oh God, I don't remember the last time I was in a relationship before.
It's been that long.
I made an intentional choice to be single for a very long time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Getting girlfriend. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. No, I was very lonely.
But do you have a breakup song?
I have like a whole playlist of just
playlist of sadness,
just sad songs. The more so, but a lot of them have to do with heartbreak. Yeah. I got like a whole playlist of that.
Okay, give me your favorite. Give me for me, every relationship had their own breakup songs.
Right.
Yeah, and sometimes I listen to them like, oh, I remember that girl.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I just think about
Your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite song. It's not necessarily attributed to any sort of breakup, but it's a song. It's an old country music artist. I'm a big country fan.
Yeah.
Blaze Foley is the artist, and the song is called "If I Could Only Fly." It's really beautiful.
What's the gist of it?
I was just saying, like, I think it's just about the sadness of being separated from someone you love, and he just wishes, if I could only fly, I would be with you. We wouldn't be there would be no more lonely nights, is what he says.
Wow.
So he could fly to the person he loves. It's very beautiful.
It's always surprising how well I think country music and French songs showcase sadness the best.
Yeah.
There's no other, like French music, like, Jacques Brel, Ne me quitte pas. I was speaking with my friend who's divorced.
Okay.
He's like, oh, for me it was Ne me quitte pas, like, do not leave me, which is a Boris something. Forgot it. Jacques Brel song.
Okay.
Very sad song. Yeah. Me, it's Céline Dion, Pourquoi tu m'aimes encore. In country music, the ability to showcase sadness. There's no electronic music? No.
Not really. I don't know. Maybe
pop, not that much. Adele, Adele.
Sure, you could do Adele.
Adele does it well.
Yeah.
That's all she does.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has a lot of. I don't know what Taylor Swift sounds like, to be quite frank with you.
I don't know. I just think it's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it,
is it bad? Is it?
It's just not for me, man. I don't know. And that's the thing, is that she started as a country artist, and it's like, and there's like this whole, there's like a I don't know, what do you call it, a country music industrial complex, basically. It's like now it's just like, it used to be that country music was like, I'm gonna do a bunch of speed and stick a gun in your face, and then when you break up with me, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, I'm gonna be very poetic about it. But then now it's just like the most like, I'm gonna drink a Coors Light, I'm gonna drive my truck, we live in a small town, I'm gonna hold your hand. It's like nothing. It's very boring.
Is it?
Now, country used to have like some edge to it. These guys would be like,
they'd party the N-word back again. I think
that's what it is. They lost that.
And the sad songs.
Right. It's kind of like when you
something took me from you, and now
it's like when you gild a racehorse. So when you cut its nuts off, you take away its racing spirit. You know what I mean?
Country music needs to make country music great again.
That's exactly.
Lynching, blaming it on immigrants.
I think that's still
there's
in there.
Too many pronouns.
I feel like that's. I think that they're very much.
No sounds to it, but it's. Are you the type? I'm the type that like to listen to a song on repeat over and over. The same song.
Yeah.
So I just came back from the road trip, right?
Okay.
So we're driving. I drove 2,000 kilometers pretty much in 4 days. And I had like other comics in the car,
right? And
I would just have the song and I'd play it again, and I'd play it again. They're like, "Okay, Amer, that's enough."
What was that song?
It was that song.
It was Celine Dion.
It was Celine Dion. It's like, all right, no more fucking Celine in this car. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to a brew. I don't give a shit. No more Celine. I'm like, okay.
No, I'm definitely that type too. I just listen to things on repeat. Yeah.
It's apparently it's a form of autism.
Is it?
I don't know.
I find it helps me understand, like, appreciate it on deeper and deeper levels every time I go back. That's why I rewatch movies all the time. I rewatch the same films all the time, because I'm like, there's something here that I want to analyze this movie. I want to know this movie on the deepest level possible. And you can only do that by rewatching it over and over again.
Especially you're a movie guy.
100%.
You make movies. Well, you used to make it.
No, I've been starting to make movies again. I'm back in.
When can I see? Where do you post them?
I'm working on it right now. I'm like, this is my first project back, but I'm doing like a documentary thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Can we talk about it?
I'm sure. Yeah.
What is it about?
It's just a short documentary. I'm just profiling different comics that I know.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Why have I not been asked?
I'll I feel like I can only get so much out of following you for 5 hours while you listen to Celine Dion in your apartment.
There's so much.
There's crying. There's masturbation. No.
It's, I'm trying to write a joke, not joke, but like I realize I go through emotion through materials, through like writing jokes, and I find that I'm 42. It's a breakup. It's sad, but because of life, I don't have time to grieve.
Yeah.
Like I can't live. Because I always have something to do. Like when you're young, you can literally lock yourself up in a bedroom and just cry and be angry. But I can't. I gotta.
If you're working day to day, it's tough.
I gotta go get the recycling bin from the streets. It's been outside. The neighbors are gonna talk. I gotta go. My mom's been calling me. Like there's life. Doesn't allow you to. I need like a vacation just so I can be sad for like 3-4 days.
Yep.
And then I'm like, ooh, okay, let's.
I think sometimes you'll find though that life will pick back up where you left it off, even if you let it go for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So damn it! I thought I was starting to feel better. Right. What you're trying to say is like it's gonna catch up on me.
No, I'm just saying.
You mean a heart attack? Is that what?
No, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. I'm really concerned about your health.
Oh, you should. I am.
Oh, brother, I've been getting so fat.
Yes, I've noticed.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Because you're already a big guy.
Yeah.
6'2", 6'3". Yeah.
6. I'm only 6 feet.
You're only 6 feet.
6 feet.
Well, you're a country boy.
Yeah.
You're a farmer, country boy.
Yeah, it's this Midwestern kind of body that we have. Yeah,
so,
out in Manitoba. But
listen, you're going through your own heartbreak. It's called.
I don't know what.
Job. You're looking for a job.
That's exactly it. Yeah, I was saying. Yeah, like I keep saying, I'm like, you can leave life for a couple of days. I'm like, I don't have a job right now. I'm speaking as an unemployed man. That doesn't make any sense for me to say.
You can go through all your breakups in the past now. You're like, okay, everything. So how do you spend your days now? Okay, so you don't have a job. Oh, man, I would love to have EI and do nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, the company I work for went bankrupt, right? So it's just like I got a pretty decent payout from them. So that'll keep me, and I have EI.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's that'll keep me afloat for a while. It's like, if I don't find a job by June, I'll be back in Winnipeg, but we'll figure it out.
Damn.
Well, maybe, but I don't know. What do I do with my days? Well,
what do you do?
I just got a computer.
So jealous. You got a computer?
I got a PC, so I'm like trying to set that up so I can edit my movies on it.
Okay.
I've been drawing. I've been reading. I've been playing a lot of video games, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But then also I've been taking French classes 4 nights a week.
Amazing.
And I volunteer at a homeless shelter once a week.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You keep. That's keeping you fresh out of depression. I think. That's pretty good.
And I also have I have a girlfriend. I'm doing lots of spots. I'm hosting. It is gay. Yeah.
You live with your girlfriend?
No.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, so you. Oh, that's good. You can literally work on your own project. Oh, goddamn! I love this country. You got the eye, and then you can focus on what you really want to do.
I mean,
thank you.
Oh wow!
There's an improv class happening, guys. If you remember from last episode.
They really love us. They love us.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. I'm really trying to maximize the time that I'm not, that I have not working until I absolutely have to get a job, and then
100%.
Yeah,
just maximize as much as possible. Oh. I thought AI was like a year. No.
What?
Isn't it EI?
EI.
Yeah, isn't it
it's
a year?
10 months.
10.
So, and I used 3 months of it back in the summer.
Okay.
Because I had a mental health thing, but then
okay, so it's not you lose your job, you start again.
No.
Okay.
So I pick it back up, so I got 7 more months now,
okay.
And I think it started in November. Yeah, I lost my job in early November. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Well, you seem quite upbeat for a guy who just lost his job.
Mean, to me, it's I would rather never work ever again.
Yeah, that would be the dream.
I would love to. The thing is I used to be at any day job that I've had, I was a notorious slacker.
Yeah.
And I still am. I find...
Yeah, it's a job. It's not... Yeah.
Yeah, I find every way to cut corners and not do it.
It's smart.
Not do it properly. And then it's but with my art projects and the filmmaking and the comedy, I bust my ass.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I do nearly every single open mic.
Yeah.
I do every open mic. I do every show. I'm hosting. I'm fucking doing spots. All this shit. I'm trying to make movies. Putting this PC together so I can make movies, all this stuff. I bust my ass on that stuff, but when it comes to a day job, I'm finding ways to nap at work and things like that. You know what I mean?
You're trying to optimize not working at work.
Yeah.
Listen, that's good.
Yeah.
And you should do that. If you have a day job, I think you should find a way to do everything you need to do in the shortest time possible and just slack off.
That's exactly. Well, that's the thing. I would do everything I needed to do at the beginning of the day, and then I'd work so that I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
Yeah. That's better said than what I find I'm in the same boat right now. I'm a bit more advanced in my comedy career.
Yeah.
So now it's all right. Do I want to be a middler for the rest of my life, or do I want to be a headliner? No, I want to be a headliner. So I'm producing all my shows on the road.
I saw. Yeah, you've been doing it all by yourself. It's great.
So much work, man. It's so much fucking work.
Yeah. Do you find it's worth it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the process.
Yeah.
I like the process of just 5 hours, 6 hours a day. I'm just focused on doing the posters, doing the ad, making funny ads, contacting bars, contacting theaters.
That's what you love. Yeah.
I'm an open mic businessman now.
Right.
So I know I'm a comedian. I know I'm a funny comedian.
Right.
But as a business, I never ran a business in my life. So I'm learning the business aspect of comedy. So I think I'm going to do this for 2 years, hyper focus. I have my hour. I'm writing not as much as I should.
Right.
But I have like the product is solid. So let's take it, across Canada.
Of course.
And hopefully once I'm better at that, then I can balance it out because I'm really focused on the business side of it now. Also, I started French comedy.
Oh yeah,
which you should start
once my French is good enough. Yeah,
it's quite fun.
I've been wanting to.
Hot crowds.
That's what I hear. I hear the crowds are insane in French. Yeah.
Even like small open mics. The comedians, they sit and they listen.
Yeah.
I've never had that in English comedy. They're so like, oh, I don't want to. Fuck this guy.
I've been hosting the open mic at the Third Floor Comedy Club lately, and it's like. Every comic show, I start the night with I'm like, I got 3 people here, and they're like all just totally new open micers. All of the good comics show up way late, like they show up, and I'm like, fuck, we're fucked. Yeah. There's like actual crowd here, like every time, and then they show up, and I'm like, I have to like put them on the lineup on the fly and all this stuff. It's just like, and they don't listen. Sometimes they'll heckle me.
That like, forces you, dude. Open mics, you're doing exactly what you need to do.
Oh no, of course. I love hosting the mic. It's very fun.
Keep at it, man. How are you as a host now? Do you feel you're getting better as a host?
It makes it so much more comfortable.
Yeah,
like
with crowd work,
with people, and just like talking to strangers, even. Just like I feel so much more comfortable in life now. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, in life. Oh, you think because of comedy you've gotten more comfortable talking to people?
Well, the hosting, because the hosting is like you have to do crowd work. I find. As a host, so it's like you're forced to have more conversations with people. Because
my conversations when I host are completely different from the conversation. I'm very polite off stage.
Right.
Like, I try to be like I try not to curse or say any mean, derogatory, racist things. Sure. But on stage, I'll like. There's no. Please censor this game. There's no. When I'm on stage, there's no filter. I'll say whatever is on my mind, and usually I'm blessed. I get laughs being as I want.
Yeah.
But off stage, I always say anytime anyone has ever came to me like, oh my god, I saw you at that show. I'm very sorry. I apologize for anything I've said. Like, no, we loved it. I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just, it hasn't yet translated.
Right.
Off stage and on stage is still completely different.
Like, I loved when you blew the mic and said the N-word. It was great. It was beautiful.
You. Yeah, it's my
you did it with the mic in your mouth. Yeah, it was incredible.
That's how you bypass.
Right.
Dude, it's crazy how that joke has killed in tens of cities across Canada. Dude, it could be in the middle of New Brunswick, and they're like,
absolutely
comedic genius. How did he think of that?
Who thinks of this? Blowing the microphone.
Who has blown the mic while singing "Happy Birthday"?
Right.
I get 2 jokes where I get applause breaks.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Really?
Like.
Right.
And I know a lot of comedians hate it. I think they're jealous. That's just my opinion of the subject. You try to get an applause break after you say Jordan. Nah, you don't. Bitch. It's okay.
That's amazing. I feel like, man, I should tap into something like that. I like the idea of it's just like, it's like every comic fucks the stool.
Yeah.
You zagged when everyone was zigging.
Exactly.
You went to blow the mic. Right. Everybody fucks the stool. I went for the mic.
Yeah. To each his specialty. So I did a theater in Collingwood, packed room, like fucking. I think there was like 5-6 seats.
I think empty. I saw your posts about that.
And I felt like because I get there and it's a beautiful theater and there was like a nice carpet on stage, and I felt a little like like I looked at myself. I had an old sweater. I'm fat. I'm wearing my boots. I'm like I don't want to wear my boots. And I'm like, I guess it changed. Like it made me realize that performing in a bar, where I can be like, and then performing in a theater, and like a professional theater with like a lot of people watching you, and I'm like, I look like a schlub,
right?
But then I blew the mic, and they're like,
again, calling what he's.
Yeah, that's you know what, we're good. We're absolutely good. I think I just have to accept it. Yeah. So anyway, what I was trying to say is that I didn't want to wear my boots on the carpet. I felt it's a nice carpet they put on stage.
Right.
Well, maybe I should go without my boots, just like in my socks. And I was speaking with Joel Slavic, friend of the show, and he was saying, "I mean, that's not your weird. Like everybody has their weirdness. You blow the mic.
Right.
You're not barefoot guy.
Right. Yeah.
Performing.
Right.
I still regret it. I think, fuck it.
You think?
I should have tried it.
I bring stage shoes everywhere I go. Most places.
That's that would be.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired by Louis, who just dresses like a schlub,
Right.
and then destroys. I'm like, maybe next year when I come back and they know me,
Right.
then they're like, that's Amer.
Right.
Now it's just people who like saw my funny ads and like, oh, it's a funny guy. I'll go watch him.
Right.
They don't really know my mind, how I think. They don't know my style. They don't know that, yeah, it's dirty, but it's still extremely funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got to find your weird pretty much when you're on stage. What do you use? Like you do a black guy. Black guy.
I've been doing a character, yeah. I'm doing this where I go like this, yeah.
Please share the fact that it was Black. It is Black History Month.
It was, yeah.
And you did a black show.
Yeah, I did Vance Michelle's black show, friend of the show, I imagine. He's been on the show
No,
before.
Vance, I booked him. I'm like, hey.
Okay.
And then I'm like, hey, I call him. He doesn't pick up. I'm like, God damn it. So I had to find another guest.
Yeah,
and he was like, I was napping.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I
find another black guy.
I didn't. I've had one black
So you
guy.
called me.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
I've had one black. I've had Randy Comey
on
the show. Yeah, there's not a lot of black comics in the city. That there's Vance.
There's Vance.
There's you.
Edison Dufort's good.
I don't know him that much.
He's good.
He's good, yeah?
Yeah, Peter Bowen, obviously.
Yeah.
He's
I've had Peter Bowen.
one of the funniest guys in the
I've
city.
had 2 black guys
Yeah.
on the show. And I agree, one of the funniest person in the city. I've had 2 women.
Mhm.
And it was just white guys.
Just white guys.
A sea of
The
white
way
men.
the Lord intended.
Just what? I haven't had. There's no Asians in the city.
Doing comedy?
Yeah.
There's a couple, maybe. Yeah. There's a couple, yeah.
Whew.
Was Andrina?
Andrina, yeah, but she's not. We're not. I never.
Yeah,
spoke to
right.
her
Not
once,
like
so I'm not really
friends or anything. Like
exactly.
that.
I can have her on the podcast. Like, what's your name again?
Right.
Is she Asian? I'm not sure. Yeah, she's
Yes,
Asian.
yes.
Okay. I like her cartoons. I've seen her cartoons.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Very funny comic.
Is there Indian? Well, I've had brown. Brown counts as Indian.
Well,
Like brown. Like I have had white, black, women, white men.
what kind of brown though?
Brown is brown. Come on. Come on.
No, but who though?
I've had Joanna. She's brown.
Right.
She's brown.
She's not. Is that
She's Sri
Indian?
Lankan, I believe.
Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sid,
Right.
Indian.
Okay. There you go. It's the United Nations. here.
United Nations, baby. That's my show. And a lot of whites. So many whites. Well, it's okay.
Did we get off? What were we? Oh yeah. Okay. The character. I
Yes,
remember. Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was trying to remember where we were, and then we just started talking about black
I'm
people.
trying to pay attention. I'm worried that you're not loud enough.
Am I not?
Yeah, do you mind speaking a bit louder?
Do you want me to blow it? Or is this what
Please,
you're
can
trying to
do you
do?
mind blowing the mic? If you don't mind. Just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. I was. I was doing this character for a while. It's so hard to explain what the fuck. Vance has been describing it to other people as a white hotep. You know what the hoteps are?
Hotep?
Yeah, they're like those guys that are like like public intellectual, like black guys who went to prison, converted to Islam,
Yeah.
then they get out.
Yeah.
They wear suits all the time. They're like,
Yeah.
"How you doing, brother?" And they like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they like, they're very like, I'm an intellectual, like
Yeah.
that sort of thing, like a public intellectual
Yeah,
type.
public
So
black intellectual, yeah.
yeah, so the character,
Shaka Khan.
yeah, and I was
Is it Shaka
doing,
Khan? No.
no, Shaka Khan's the
Yeah, that's-
musical.
yeah.
That's the band.
What's the name of that guy?
Farrakhan.
Farrakhan. Close
Yeah.
enough.
Close. Yeah, I think.
Shaka Khan first.
What if Farrakhan? Did he create the Nation of Islam? I can't remember.
I know, but I've seen a speech of him, and it reminded me of your character.
Right. Yeah. So I've been like doing
My
this.
brothers.
Yeah, I've been doing this character that Vance loved it so much that he wanted me to be on his Black History Month show as the one white guy. The character is white. I need to stress that. Okay.
He is white.
In the world of the character, he is white. He just grew up around black people. He went to prison, became a Muslim, and then came out and it's like I'm wearing a beret and like tinted sunglasses and a suit, and I'm going like this. I'm like, I have this, I don't know, this hand. I came up with this hand thing where I'm just kind of like standing there with my hands like this. I'm like, how you doing, brother? Like that. And his Vance gave him the name. It was Lover Boy McKenna. Vance came up with the name, and I just have been using that.
If you guys
since.
ever come to the Good Night Comedy Show, the last time you were here, you performed twice.
Yeah.
The first time
Yes,
was
yes.
this Loverboy McKenna.
Yeah.
And then you did your regular set at Miguel McKenna.
I don't know if I'll break
That's
out the
hilarious.
suit anytime soon, but I do now in my backpack, just in case I need it. I have the beret and the sunglasses,
So fun.
just if ever I feel like,
that's so fun. You need jewelry. I think maybe
yeah, like a chain or
like
something.
a chain or
Yeah,
like a Bob, not a Bob Marley, like a Jamaican
right.
colors, like African colors, maybe
Like a dashiki.
like a dashiki.
Yeah, a dashiki would be incredible.
Blackface?
We'll see.
Too much.
The character's white, though.
Yeah.
He's white.
Oh, okay, he's white.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So the white, there is a word for that kind of guy, but I don't know if we're allowed to say it anymore. But
It's the W word, right?
the W word, yeah,
I think white
it's our word.
I mean, they're both your words.
Right? Yeah,
You
yeah.
invented
True.
both words.
Yeah, but you did invent
If
both.
anything, black people culturally appropriated the N-word. I don't want to start a
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, they stole your people, but you stole the word.
Oh Christ!
Clip it.
I'm never gonna get a job now.
My goal is for you to focus completely and entirely on your artist career.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
great, wouldn't it?
That'd be the best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm living as if I finally get to tell people at parties I'm a stand-up comedian because that's all I'm doing right now. It's just
Your main source of income.
yeah,
stand-up comedy.
which is not much.
Listen, it's not going to be much for a long time. I don't know how to be successful, but I know how to be a comedian.
Yeah.
How many minutes do you have now? Like, let's say someone's like, quick, you have to do an hour. Could you say, let's do it?
No, I could probably do like 20, maybe 25 at the very most.
Okay.
25 at the very most. If I incorporated the character and some crowd work,
Yeah.
then it could probably be closer to like 35.
And you have a way to start as Miguel and end as Loverboy? Like, how do you transition?
Well, the joke about Loverboy,
It's a
one of
small
my
bomb.
favorite thing to do in any set as Loverboy is like I do the whole set in that voice.
Yeah.
And then before I get off stage, I switch to my regular voice and I go, "You guys have been a lovely audience. Thank you so much for watching." Yeah, so I could do that and then just like switch to. There's a comedian I was watching named Brent Weinbach.
Yeah.
You know
I've heard
him?
that name before,
Yeah, he'll just go on stage as a character. Like he'll go on stage doing a voice. People don't even really know who he is. He'll be like, "What y'all want to talk about?" He's like, "No fooling. What y'all want to talk about?" He'll do that for like 5 minutes and then just switch to a regular voice like nothing.
Without
yeah.
acknowledging- Oh, that's
And-
hilarious.
Yeah. So it's like he could just kind of do that. I figured maybe I could just
I would like to see you do that.
to like do Loverboy and then switch to just regular
like,
stand up.
I would like to see you do like a. You know what? Okay, if you allow me to use your face in AI, let me explain. Because you could headline. I could have you headline Good Night,
Right.
but I'll promote like Miguel McKenna headlining Good Night. But I think I use AI to create my posters, to
Right.
create funny videos.
Yeah.
So if I have your okay,
Yeah.
you could do 25 minutes here, but I just need your permission to promote you using AI.
I mean, I could
I'm
probably
not gonna do blackface. Don't worry.
Sure.
It's a little tan.
Yeah. He's looking kind of bronzed right now. He's looking good. It's something I'd be open to for sure.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your problem with AI? Let's talk about
What's
this.
my problem
Yeah.
with it? I mean, there's like the water usage. There's
Come on.
That's bad. It's bad.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Water. Everything needs water.
Of course, but there's people who need the water. We're running out of fresh water in the world.
In the sense that everything we use is using water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're both fat. This is worse for the environment than AI.
I don't know that it is though. I can't remember what it is. There's like some stupid amount of water that's required, like more than we could ever waste with our fat bodies. That sounds like a challenge now. Actually, it sounds like,
I'll
let's
show
see,
you.
big guy.
Your phone is made by Chinese children.
I understand that. I think arguments like that
Yeah.
are not. I don't want to be mean or anything, but you could see those arguments as a deflection of any sort. It's all bad.
Of course.
It's bad that it's made by Chinese children, and it's bad that AI uses water. I also think it like cheapens art. There's a lot of like what do you call it? Intellectual property theft, or like artists who are like having their works like illegally taken and assumed into the generative AI kind of fucking amalgam to produce like things like this. Yeah.
I don't think AI creates art. I want to start by saying this.
Mhm.
I don't think anything created by AI is art. It could be a funny idea, and then you use AI to create it. But I don't think, like, I use it a lot for advertising.
Sure.
I developed I enjoy advertising, the idea of like making a witty, funny ad.
Yeah.
And I find AI is great for this. I could always hire a person, but then every ad would cost me $500 because I would have to hire a graphic designer. But I prefer, like, okay, I have the idea. It's still, how can I say this? It's like a different art form where you have to explain the image you have in your mind.
Right.
So maybe it is. I use it as a tool, not as a creative entity. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I don't think it's like inherently a bad thing. I think that is like, it's kind of the thing that like science has been like working towards for forever, right? Since the beginning of computing.
You acknowledge that there's no way to avoid AI.
I think there's no way to avoid it, but there's just got to be a smarter way to apply it to the world.
Right now, it's like the internet when in the 90s.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Okay, so when the internet came in the 90s, it was like a Wild West. It was crazy. Yeah. Everything you could see online, the decapitations, there were websites. You're like, what the hell?
You could still do that.
but it was so available and it was insane. And now it got more structured and, you need a special black, what is the black, not black, what do you call it? The dark web and everything. Like,
the black web.
The black web, sorry. So anyways, so now I find it's like a Wild West of AI. So I enjoy using it because there's some limitations because it's 2026. So there's things that won't allow you. Like I wanted to make a video, Epson printers. Like it's a type of printer.
Yeah.
I want to do an Epstein printer.
That's pretty good.
So I made a video.
What does it do? Just print children?
Well, what it does is that like, guys, if you need a printer that prints and then he pulls a photo, it's a blurred image.
Right.
Or it's a page and it's all censored, like the words are blacked out.
Right.
Like if you want to print PDF files without identifying them, just little wordplay, then you get yourself an Epstein printer. And Sora didn't allow me to use the word Epstein. I'm like, that's interesting. So I had to I'll put an extra P.
Right.
So when the character speaks it still sounds like Epstein.
Right.
But that's crazy that Sora wouldn't allow me to use the word Epstein.
Well, I feel like there's also like you could do that with just yourself. You can film most of that yourself. I understand that.
I am blessed and tortured by so many ideas that pop in my mind that I'm like, if I had 48 hours a day, like if one day was 48 hours,
I know. I often feel the same way.
That would be, my hunger is bigger than the capacity of my stomach.
Yeah.
Which is why I want to do so much. I'm just so limited by the times that I have.
Right.
Just filming that sketch. You know what, Gabe? I'll send it to you. Put it here. And we're back.
Okay.
So, if I wanted to film this, I'll need a printer. I would have needed at least 4 or 5 days.
Right.
To film it, set it up, edit it, release it.
You don't necessarily. I mean, you could do it with just your phone and yourself. Like you could do it by yourself essentially.
Yes, but I had like a printer where I had like the name Epstein written on it and I had a paper. Like it was all made for me. I just had to make sure to type it. It took me 2 hours to do.
Right.
It took me 2 hours to do. But I'm like, okay, the idea is I more than the craft of like editing and putting the camera, I enjoy ideas.
Yeah.
I love ideas. If there's one thing I'm good at in this planet, it's I just come up with ideas.
Sure.
So I'm gonna use whatever tools is at my disposal to put to go from idea in my mind to something I can show others. So I don't care if I use AI or anything else. It's just it's an idea. It's like let's say you have an idea for a book. We're in the 16th century, and I'm assuming I don't know when the print thing got.
I think
created.
it might have been around then.
Yeah? Whatever. So you could either go to the monks and tell them, hey.
Yeah.
Or you could go to the guy who just invented
the printing press.
The printing press.
Yeah.
I bet you the conversations they were having back then is very similar to the conversation we're having right now about AI.
I don't disagree. I mean, obviously, I'd have to see more of what happens with AI to really make that decision about whether or not. The only way we'll know is just through the passage of time, obviously, right? Like it's over time. It will
smart
reveal.
enough. You can extrapolate.
Of course,
you can make
extrapolate.
a correlation.
What I see right now is Well, firstly, like governments are using it to prop up and like, what do you call it? Like almost artificially stimulate economic growth, where it's like the entire U.S. economy is like hinging on AI, and if the bubble bursts, you know what it is. You know, when you mentioned the early days of the internet, it reminded me of the .com. Come on, okay, all right, listen, I know,
improv people.
No, it's lowest form of comedy.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. They need it.
It's one step above clowning.
No, clowning is above.
Right? Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clowning, you still like your only aim is to get a laugh.
Right.
They're discovering how to speak to other people. Like it's not. They can hear us. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. We're gonna stop. No, we're gonna stop.
What are they gonna do? Zip zap zoom us. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They can't do shit.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Sorry. Yes, you were saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah. The early days of the internet, when you said that, it reminded me of the .com boom.
Yeah.
And bust.
Yes.
That followed.
Yes.
And when it's like we might be in a moment like that where it's like right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, this bubble will burst, and then who knows? We'll see.
It won't go. Yes, there was.
It's not going to go away,
but it won't. It changed literally every single company ever.
They said it. They said it when television came along.
Yeah.
The radio people said it's a fad. It's not going to happen.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So it's in my mind. I'm like, it's a tool for. It's so. Have you ever used it? Have you ever opened chat? You never
used Chat GPT. I've never used AI.
So you have this opinion without even trying it.
I just refuse to do it.
It's not sucking a cock. You won't like. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not like, oh no, now I'm gay. Like it's
somehow gayer. No, I'm kidding. No.
You've never like. Hey, let's see what this tool can do.
I'd rather do. If I need to know something, I'd rather do the research myself. I would rather
through Google.
Yeah, sure.
30 years ago, someone said like, "Oh, you trust Google? Go open an encyclopedia, whatever the word is, encyclopedia. Go to a library. Well, using Google to find your facts. Yeah. How can you trust where it comes from? It's the same thing.
I understand.
It's the same thing.
I'm much more analog. I prefer to do things myself. Like when I make my art, I don't even do digital art. I do everything by hand.
Okay,
it's all just like I hand illustrate everything.
How much water is wasted getting those color pens that you use? Do you use ground up mummies? I know that they used to use ground up mummies to get a certain color of like shade of red.
Yeah, for like makeup and stuff like ancient Egyptians.
No.
What?
No. Oh, you don't know this?
Like this is modern day.
Get ready to be mind blown. So in the 18th century or like 17th century, where tourism was kind of picking up, white people would go to Egypt, and then they would take mummies, they would ground them up to create a certain color of I think it was like a reddish, reddish brownish, and it was called, I think, mummy's purple, mummy's red or something.
Wow.
Yeah. They used to use. Yeah.
Right.
How much water? Right? No, but in the sense that you didn't know this. You didn't
realize this was a gotcha interview.
That's right.
Tucker Carlson style. Gotcha interview.
Let me ask you. I don't know.
What's going on? What's going on?
I've always been like, if something. It doesn't like there's a lot of hate or something. I'm like, let's see what they're talking about. I remember the first time in recent history that I did this was Jordan Peterson. There was so much hate, and I was watching like really idiotic clips about him. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm a smart man. So I bought his book and I read his book. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, I see where he's coming from. He's not the devil's the devil coming to ruin society. It's just self-help for young men. And
he's kind of a fool still, I find. I found him to be a fool, but he is now.
Power corrupts everybody.
The thing is that the thing about Jordan Peterson, I say this is about like most crackpots. They usually.
You think he's a crackpot?
I think he is 100%.
At the beginning, I wouldn't say that. Like his old stuff made sense. I don't understand.
But there was a reason why he was a professor at what is it, the U of T or something like that in Toronto.
Yeah,
it was in. I think it was in Toronto. He was like, he wrote all this stuff about. Okay, come on. Listen, I know
I don't know if these are cutting out on the microphone.
No, he was like a professor of like Jungian psychology, which is like that's no small feat. Like obviously you have to like put in a lot of work and like be a smart guy to get to where you are. Like that's not, it's just it's money and fame and influence that topples people. It's like
Yeah.
was one of the more interesting ones that I always think about is Alex Jones, because there was a time when Alex Jones was technically bipartisan, where he was not really right wing, and now he's a complete right wing shill.
Yeah.
But he used to be like, he actually uncovered like the Bohemian Grove. You heard about he actually filmed that. That's how his claim to fame is that he actually snuck in and filmed one of their weird secret ceremonies, and that was like his thing. And now like everybody kind of forgets that now.
And he didn't film it on his phone, guys. It was
no
20, 30 years ago. So he had to sneak in
it was like 2005 or something. Yeah,
actually film it.
Yeah. They went into the woods in Northern California at night
Yeah.
to find this thing. Yeah, it was crazy. It's but now, you know, it's again money, power, fame influences people.
To conclude on Jordan Peterson, I'll say that his early stuff, I watched some of his, because he used to post his lectures. It was very interesting. And there was nothing like genders, whatever.
Right.
But what happens is that he got caught up in this whole thing.
The culture war.
The culture war. And then, I mean, no one, once you get so much attention, you tend to, I guess at this level, he tend to like, all right, this is what I'm going to talk about from now on. And then came the fame and it affected him. But I think early, like when he was now famous and still a bit fat and didn't have like cool, he looked like a professor.
Right.
He was a smart kid. His book, like 11 Rules of Life.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty, honestly, I'm like, oh, it's just, I see how someone in his young 20s could read this and see it as helpful. There's nothing in that book that is negative. I truly think so.
Right.
Like, oh, it's like you know, his own Bible. He's like, all right, this is what you need to do to have a good life. Honestly, not that bad.
I never read it.
I read it skeptically.
Okay.
Skeptically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, I get it. You know,
Right.
it's not that bad. On the left, I should have said that. I don't know if anything on the left that I was like skeptical about that I accepted. I'm like, no, that makes sense.
I'm like pretty.
You're more left-leaning.
Much more left-leaning,
Yeah.
And especially now that I'm unemployed and don't have and worry about money all the time. I really don't like these rich people. I don't know what it is.
Well, listen, we can complain as much as we want about the AI, about Jordan Peterson, about the elites are killing and raping babies, all right? And
well, that's
eating
the thing.
them.
That is the true bipartisan issue
yeah,
of our
yeah,
times, man.
yeah.
Like that is. I've been obsessively. I don't know, but we talked about this before the podcast.
Yes.
We've been watching so much Epstein file stuff.
Dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude.
I know.
The thing that blows my mind away, because I said I'm like, what, 10 years older than you? 9 years older than you? When I was young.
55 years older than me.
When I was in the 17th century, when the printing press came out, when I was a young boy, when I was 20, the conspiracy of the time was the world is ran by a group of elites that rape kids and eats them. Eat them. That was, and everyone was like, that's nonsense. That's crazy. But that was like the flat earth is flat of my generation.
Yeah.
Cut to 20 years later, the Department of Justice is saying the elites are raping kids.
Yeah.
And eating them.
Yeah. And they're actively trying to cover it up.
Oh my God.
This is one of the biggest cover-ups in world history.
The people who are trying to cover up, the fact that the DOJ still exists, like, because it's the Department of Justice that is releasing these files.
Yeah.
So that means which is good. That's the only thing that gives me hope is that they're independent.
They're not though.
But they're releasing the files.
Yeah, but they're heavily redacting them, and there's 3 million files that they haven't even released yet.
It takes time, dude. There's a
the
lot
thing is,
of people.
They're not redacting the names of survivors, and they're redacting the names of co-conspirators. Like that guy, was it the Sultan in the UAE or something? Like, I don't know why I went straight to the Arab guy. Then there was Leslie Wexner, Jew.
You're like, well, listen, I'll say an Arab and I'll say a Jewish guy.
I will say there's not one. I'm saying it right now. This might be completely hyperbolic. Not a single Irish person in the file.
I mean, they still rape kids, but they're not part of the elite. I think that's all right.
I just learned about his cousin.
Yeah.
What is it, like Sean McEpstein or something like that?
Sean McEpstein.
Yeah.
Like a redhead Jew.
A redheaded Jew is jigging and things like that.
But they're still releasing it. You understand? Like, all of this could have not existed.
Oh, no, for sure. It's just that I think there was a point now, what is it, the law that they passed they've already kind of fulfilled it to the letter of the law, so they can still retain these files. I understand. So it's like the 3 million that we still haven't seen, they're not legally compelled to release those. I think the letter of the law that was passed, I think Congress and the people like spearheading this whole thing like still have a lot of work to do, essentially pass another law to get this all out here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But just with what we have right now.
Yeah. And even with what we have, it's crazy.
People's trust of the elites has...
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Shit. Crazy, dude.
It's completely done.
I saw some images.
I didn't watch any of that. I didn't look at I tried not to look at the images.
My friend showed me an image of like it was they had like two basted turkeys, and in the middle it was like a censored, but we just see the leg of a child, and I'm like, they're eating the kids.
No, do you think they're actually eating them? I mean, there's some pretty curious references to
the Pizzagate. Dude, you understand when I was young how crazy you had to be to believe in Pizzagate, and apparently. Yeah. And here's the thing: these guys are billionaires. They don't eat pizza.
Yeah.
You know, but the fact that the word pizza is up, I think Andrew Schultz said that. I don't want to say that I'm the one who brought up that. Like, they don't eat pizza.
Well,
pizza is a poor man's.
Yeah. Well, the pizza I think is more references to just like having children around. There's references to jerky quite a bit, which is like even more sinister and scary to me. That sounds a little bit more fucked up. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's like the Pizzagate thing is not exactly. Because there was not actually anything happening at that pizza place, I don't think. But overall, just the idea
idea
of elites doing this thing.
Children, it's true.
It's terrifying.
At this point, I'm like, okay, so everything in 10 years, are we going to find out that 9/11 was actually created by George Bush? Like,
it's crazy.
How much of things we believed in the past that like no way there's true are going to become true? Maybe flat Earth is flat.
Well, see, this is one of the things I was talking about, or that I was thinking about, was that what was it? There was like Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. They met up with the guy who created 4chan, and not long after they met with him, they created the politically incorrect board on 4chan, which is like very famous for like propagating all these conspiracies and like the most extreme ideologies you could imagine.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's almost like they benefit off of these conspiracies sounding as insane as possible, so that the regular public could be like, oh, they're killing and raping and eating children, they're doing it to Satan and stuff like that. Parts of that might be true, but it's the more outlandish parts, like the eating might not be happening, but the trafficking and the raping and all that stuff might actually be happening. So it's like this like the crazy stuff almost acts as like a helpful smoke screen for them, which is just, so it's like the actual truth. I'm sure maybe they are eating children. They have the power to and the money to, and it's obvious that people who seek out positions of power, and I've always thought this like my whole life, people who actively seek out positions of power, if it's like businessmen, politicians, religious figures, anything, like even your fucking boss, they actively like, most of them are clinical psychopaths, and
really?
I think they're more inclined to be, and I think to get ahead.
Yeah, to be.
The statistical likelihood is higher. I should
think
say
CEOs.
Yeah.
Are psychopaths.
Yeah.
But I don't think businessmen, your regular businessman, is a psychopath.
No, not your regular one, but the ones who really get ahead.
Yeah.
You have to be pretty ruthless to get ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. And there's also like all these statistics about like how money actually like wears away human empathy and things like that. You start to think and behave differently and view people in a different way. You view them as less human, and you care about their wants and needs and their rights a little less.
Thoughts like these, I've had them too, but I've always said like, okay, well, I'm an artist, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to build a business. Does that make me a psychopath? Because I want to be the best, of course. I want to be able to headline theaters across the world. Does that make me a psychopath?
Yeah.
To want to build this? I'm like, I'm not a psychopath. I fucking cry listening to Celine Dion.
Sure.
Pourquoi tu m'aimes encore? You know what I mean? There's no way.
Yeah.
And I remember I had like a fling with a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And I told her, like, sometimes I'm worried, And she's like, and just so you know, psychopaths, they're not worried.
No, they're not.
That they're psychopaths.
Yeah.
So often, this is test number one. If you're like, oh no, you're not a psychopath.
Usually that is the case. Yeah. I think there's a long way from I want to be the best at stand-up comedy. I want to be the best at the thing that I want to do to fucking a kid on an island. I think I hope that's a big jump. The thing is, I was just doing this thing on stage.
I hope so.
I've been talking about it on stage.
Like, oh no, Oh, I guess I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey,
Like 10 theaters. I'm like,
I want to be famous.
guys, you know what I feel like doing?
You know,
Hey, guys, yo,
you know what's crazy right now?
You know, I've been having these thoughts. I passed by a kindergarten. What if? You know what I mean?
I've been doing this.
Guys,
I've been thinking about this on stage, like openly. I was just like, maybe there's something to it. Maybe in order to become rich and successful,
you have to.
Is it a chicken egg scenario? It's like, if I do this, will I then become rich? Maybe there's something to it, right? Maybe the answer's in this boy's ass.
Listen, we all want a good retirement plan. Maybe that's the secret to retiring at 55. Is going on an island and banging a child. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe that's the only way we can afford a retirement.
Yeah, I'm never gonna own a home or retire, so it's like in this economy. So it's like,
if you want a home, bang a child. That's
right. I have nothing to lose.
I've always, you see, like at the beginning, I went about the list. I'm like, do I want? I don't care who's a pedophile,
right?
Because I used to say, my children will never meet Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
So I don't care if Bill Clinton is a pedophile. Tell me who's a pedophile in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the people.
You can look that up, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Can't you look it up, the sex offender registry?
I don't know.
I think you can.
Oh, you don't have your phone. I would have said, let's check it out. I have a few names. I will let you.
Yeah.
Open mic scene of Montreal. They're like, some of them are like, I don't know, buddy.
I think there's a sex offender registry. Yeah.
Okay, so you could. Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I know that's like a thing in the U.S. You always hear about it in like movies and TV shows and stuff. Like, I'm on the sex offender registry, and I think you can openly look up who's on it and who's like going to be in your neighborhood and things like that.
Yeah, these are the people that I want to, like, hey, okay, so this guy in my neighborhood, there's like, I'll say 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember
my kids to be
around
him.
I remember one time when I was a kid in school, they handed out like I went to a French immersion school, so they handed out a piece of paper, and they were just saying, just letting you know, there is a registered sex offender on the loose. He's just got out of jail, and he's highly likely to offend again, and he lives in the area. And it's just like, okay, you walk home alone and give this to your parents. Give this piece of paper to your parents to let them know after you've walked the 20 minutes home alone.
Home alone.
As a child.
With no adult supervision. With a photo of the guy. Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember them being like, they didn't even get their parents to pick them up. I had to walk home from school or like take the.
Hey, Mom.
I often missed the bus, so I had to walk home.
Oh
so
my God, that's hilarious. I never had that. I never had like that exchange of information. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they would do that pretty often, actually.
Well, they're all in Winnipeg, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, no.
Well, maybe there's like a different legal,
probably
like reason
maybe in
here.
Quebec they're like, no, listen, it's just
he's reformed. He is reformed. He does not rape anymore.
She was only 14. We accepted it. Dude, I remember watching old French TV shows. Like French, not sitcoms. They're called talk shows. Hey, speaking of pedophiles.
Speaking of Epstein.
Joe Slavic, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
So when I was young, and like in the 90s, France has always been like 40 years behind in terms of like, what is it? A faux pas.
Yeah, I think their age of consent is still 10 or something.
And I remember watching a clip of a talk show where it was a guy saying, listen, he was like 60 years old. Like, listen, 14 years old. She's mature enough.
Oh, no.
And on the other side, there was like a feminist. That was like the beginning of the feminist movement.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, what are you, crazy? And everybody was like, look at this crazy broad. Oh, stupid, huh? I swear to God. And even the talk show presenter was like,
relax, lady.
Relax,
all right. Yeah.
So tell us, how is your 14-year-old girlfriend going? It was insane how they're just...
That's insane.
No, Pepe Le Pew exists. He is French for a reason.
Yeah.
That was the 70s and the 80s. That was
it was either that or
French guy.
Italian. Yeah, Italian would be the other one.
I think they were more aggressive. I would say, like,
I'd say so.
Yeah, but I think French they were like, ooh. So funny.
Like, what would be Italian name? I don't know.
Pepe. Let's see here. A good
Pepito Le Pew. Pepito Le Pew, and he's just like,
hey, forget about it.
He's like, hey, bitch. Hey, you fucking bitch.
Fucking my thing. Hey. No, that's more like American Italian.
Yeah, true.
what a type of a human. Have you ever? I've met a couple.
Oh yeah.
Of like here in Canada who
well,
are
yeah, we have like Canadian Italians, and they're pretty similar to American Italians.
but that's characters and personalities.
Yeah.
I find them extremely interesting. I don't think I have one, except just being an asshole sometimes.
Right.
But like that guy, like hey,
right.
I'm like, wow, that's a. And like I always say, and I know we know one. No. Not to the extent that I have in mind. There's a guy I know who is like very like this.
Okay.
And I always wonder, like, when he's at home,
right,
and he's taking a shit, is he still? Oh, wait. No, it's not. We gotta stop saying names. I know.
I know.
You offended me, bro. I can't believe. No, but like in my mind, people who have like these big characters, are they like this
at home?
At home. When I say when they take a shit, because it's like one of the few things where you do all by yourself.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that is a big booby. You know what I mean? Like, who are they? You understand what I mean? Who are they?
So I'm taking a shit at home, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ, come on.
Who are they?
That's my impression.
Yeah, please censor all these names.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hurt all these people's feelings.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm taking a shit at home. What am I?
That's good.
Thanks. It's the blinking.
It's the blinking in the hands. I'm like, damn.
What are we doing here? I've been just taking a shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You white people have the same stereotype, by the way, about like
really?
Bad, play the puck, pass me.
Yeah.
What do you call the cigarettes?
Darts.
Like that guy. I've met a few of these guys. I'm like, are they like this when they're on their own? I'm always scared. Like when they have sex, when they're intimate.
Oh yeah.
Like, are they like?
I think they are.
Yeah.
Well, listen. The thing is, I used to
camp in sports mode, whatever they call it. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Bad.
I used to work with people like that. Like I have a bit of an accent, and it comes out a little bit when I'm around other Manitobans. When I'm around other Manitobans, it's like, oh fuck, bud, what's going on? Hey, buddy, like that sort of thing. Like that comes out a little bit more when I'm with like. I used to work a lot of like working class like construction. Like I used to work in a warehouse for a long time. My old boss was exactly like that. Wow. He was one of those guys, and I often thought about that too. It was just like when he's boning his wife, is he, is he? Well, I was just thinking about the way he speaks to us, and he's like, "Are you fucking retarded?" Yeah. He's just like in bed with his wife.
He's speaking, talk dirty to me.
That's not Irish.
That's not Irish. I'm not on the island. Blows my mind. Like Joel made me discover the Albertan man.
Yeah,
which is, in my opinion, like the most extreme Canadian.
Right.
And it's just, who are these people? You know
it's up there.
Maybe if you think about it.
Yeah.
Listen, we all need a personality, right?
Yeah.
So I've never met a person who was such an extreme character like this, who was like an intellectual or a university professor, or like a person who's traveled the world, who has an opinion, that nuanced opinion doesn't always fall on one side or the other. Right. So maybe the masses, because let's say I'm considering myself average smart.
Right.
That means 50% of the population is dumber than me, and 50% is smarter than me.
Sure.
So these people, they need something. So I said they become their environment, right?
Right.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you just become. So it just becomes you. Does that make sense?
Do you think people who are more intelligent then like lack character because they're taking in so much information that it's just like it kind of waters down any sort of like personality?
I think you just become an amalgam. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Amalgam?
Yeah, amalgam. Yeah.
An amalgam of like the books you read, the people you met during your travels, that you can't just be an extreme of one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if I meet an Arab, it's like, hello, my friend, how are you? Hey, listen, come. I'm like, oh, this is your personality.
Right.
Because this is the world you grew up in. You never read Shakespeare. You never spoke to another person. So it's like a virus. It just takes over your body. And you're like, ooh, wait, you know what I mean?
Sorry, I was just imagining that guy that, hello, my friend, doing Hamlet. He's just like, alas, poor Yusuf, I hardly knew you hardly got to try the special.
Yeah. I guess, plus when you read, you open your mind and you're educated. You go to university. Like at university, I met people from all across the world.
Yeah.
People are so loud.
They're done.
Have you ever done improv?
Yeah, when I was very young.
Yeah, me too.
And then I grew out of it.
What did you think of it?
It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. I thought it was like pretty fun, but then I don't know. It's kind of funny to say I grew out of it now, and I do stand up now. I have no time for childish things like improv.
I do a black man.
Yeah, to be a black man on stage.
A W word.
To be a W word on stage.
I do a W word on stage now. I'm mature.
Tell jokes about my dick.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I've done improv when I started comedy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know stand-up comedy. So I'm like, just do improv first. The thing is, when you start doing improv, you take improv classes.
Right.
And like you do a lot of comedy, you do a lot of open mics, so you meet a lot of open micers.
Yeah.
And there's a certain number of mental illness
100%
in open micers.
Mm-hmm.
The improv classes, I find there's more mental illness.
Really?
But they all have jobs. So they hide it. Everything is hidden. Because, you're working as an accountant. Right. And then you allow them to express themselves, and you're like, oh, you're insane. Yeah. You think this is we're a scene. Do you think a human being will react to me saying, hey, can I have a dozen roses? With the other person going, like, this is, have you stared at something else than a laptop?
I just often wonder about that too with there's some open micers. Yeah. Because at the mic, he's clearly unwell. I've seen, he wrote me a card.
He wrote you a card?
He wrote me a thank you card.
Okay.
And I guess he went to Mexico recently, so he gave me a little keychain from Mexico.
Oh.
And a thank you card. The message is borderline, like, unintelligible.
Can you read it?
I can read it. Like, the words are
but
spelled.
Can you read it on the now? Do you have it?
I think it's in my backpack. But anyways, it's like the words are written relatively clearly.
Okay.
But it's just the word the way they're put together, no sense whatsoever.
Is English his first language?
Yeah.
Oh.
He speaks perfect English.
Oh.
But it's just like and every time I speak to him, it's much the same. Where it's like he puts the words that he puts together don't make sense together. So it's like, it's insane. I'm like, how does this person live? Like, do you have a job? Like,
do they have a job?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
But he's like dressed relatively nice. He doesn't look like a homeless person. He
Joel
dresses
Slavic.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
God damn it. I gotta be careful with him.
Yeah,
we check up on our Airbnb.
Dear Miguel, me love you in crayon.
What did he say in the card?
It was like, thank you for being nice to me. I've never been nice to him. I consistently put him up last and give him 3 minutes every time. And he's like, thank you for saying nice things. I was like, nope, I haven't done that either.
You probably are the first one who didn't treat him badly. And then he takes it as positivity.
Yeah. And he wrote a card for someone else too. One of the other producers.
Did he write with blood?
No.
Wow.
I still have to give that guy that card, actually. I told him
you have both cards.
I have both cards. He told me to give this one to the other guy.
Dude, that's fun conversations.
Well, and I was just saying to the other guy that he wrote the card for.
Yeah.
We can bleep it. It was Eric. I told Eric, it was just like, I just want people to stroke my ego so I can give them more stage time. I don't want reminders of their humanity. Like, to me now, I feel bad. I'm like,
who's the psychopath now?
You're right. I don't want reminders of this guy's humanity. I feel bad now. Like, I'm like, now he's a real person to me. So he wrote me a card, and it's in his weird fucked up mind. He was just like, this is a nice gesture.
Yeah. Maybe he wants, like, it must be hard for certain people to make friends.
Yeah,
I think that's what's happening.
Especially when you're like that unwell.
Yeah,
it must be tough.
Is material dark? Is it just doesn't make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
There's no logic.
Yeah.
Is it a woman?
No,
no.
It's a guy.
And if it doesn't make sense, is it? Fuck women, am I right, guys? Come on, guys. Yeah. No.
Can we go back to Epstein? I don't know.
A more comfortable subject, like fucking kids.
Yeah, it just feels so. I worry about those people now, especially now that I like work I'm doing the shift at the homeless shelter once a week. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. What do you do?
I just make coffees and give food.
Okay.
What did you say?
You bathe them?
I bathe them. Yeah, I give them sponge baths.
Yeah.
They keep telling me not to, but it's just so much fun.
He's like, sir, we didn't even hire you.
Yeah, they're just so cute.
Up with a sponge bath. Like, hi guys.
They're all just so handsome. They're hunky.
Homeless people. That is one of my nightmares.
Being homeless.
Yeah. Because I look at a homeless guy on the street and he's like, and he's just talking. I'm like, the only difference between him and I is that I get a laugh every 10 seconds.
Right.
Like, I ramble. I go on stage and I talk for 50 minutes. Yeah. I get a laugh every 7 to 10 seconds. That's the only difference between you and I.
Yeah.
And I want to make my living talking.
Yeah.
If he was funny, he would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest.
I don't know. There's some pretty funny homeless guys at that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever recognized someone?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to say.
of course not.
But yeah.
Wow.
Someone we both know probably. Yeah.
Joel Slavic.
It was
God
Joel
damn
Slavic.
it.
Yeah. Every time.
Every time, like, hey. No, you were making a joke about because he helps in a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
And I was like, have you recognized someone? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, Joel Slavic. Also, you're on the Epstein list. Listen, there's
apparently
this. We should call this podcast the Joel Slavic podcast.
Yeah, featuring Joel Slavic.
What is okay, let's go back. What is something that you see amongst all these people? Like, if you were to okay, we generalize. We're comedians. We find some things in common. What is the one thing you find in common in all these people?
The people that we what do you mean?
That you help at the homeless
that I help at the shelter. I think it's a lot of it's just mental health problems.
Mental health?
Yeah. I think more because I see more people who seem relatively sober to me.
Yeah.
Like it's not full of. There obviously you do get drunk people and people who are on drugs and stuff like that. You do get that, but for the most part, it just seems like most of them are sober. They're just people who,
down on their luck.
Down on their luck, mental health issues that prevent them from getting proper work and things.
How did you decide? I'm gonna go.
I got sick. Well, when I lost this job, and this is what I want to do now. If I can get paid to do something like this, I'd feel good about it. I got sick of doing jobs that only serve to make rich people more rich. And it's I don't want to maximize shareholder value. I want to do something that is concretely good and helpful in the world. And I want it to be direct. There's a lot of people it's we do a lot of good at this job. We, facilitate. At my old job, it was a hospitality thing. And be we give people a place to stay when they're traveling. And things you're charging them $2,000 for a mediocre experience. That's not concrete good things. That's why I'd like to get into teaching or some sort of outreach or something like that. It's just this is something good that doesn't exist to really profit is.
There's no profit.
There's either no profit or it's a very secondary, even tertiary.
The goal is to
reason.
help.
Yeah, the goal is to help.
You're a good person.
I want to be. Yeah.
If AI could be used to help these people, 100% it could be used.
Right. I just think
sure.
now you make a video of them in a giant pile of money like Scrooge McDuck, and you're didn't you hear you're rich? And they're oh my god.
Listen, we'll just put him in a house. Just put this person in a bungalow, and they're oh my god.
He's
reunite them with their family.
It's beautiful.
Make a video of him beating the dad that raped him. There's no way that doesn't help.
Right? Yeah.
That's homeless people, man. Yeah, that you're a good person.
Well,
did you feel good? How many hours? An hour a week?
It's no, it's 3 hours.
3 hours a week.
3 hours once a week.
Is it draining, or is it does it fill up the battery, or does it?
I actually feel pretty good.
Yeah,
it's nice to talk to them. They're funny. Some of them are really funny. They're nice people. They're funny people. And the people that work there it's really relaxed. They're hey, take a break. Take as long as you want.
Well, yeah, there's no profit to be made.
So I work for 30 minutes and then the next 2.5 hours.
Go smoke crack with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna score some crack. I did my good deed for the day. I worked for 30 minutes. I think I can do 2.5 hours of crack.
Honestly, 30 minutes is better than no minutes.
No, I just did the full 3 hours.
You're great. Listen, sometimes when I feel hoity-toity, I'm ooh, I make people laugh.
Right.
I'm doing God's work. Then I'm fuck you. You narcissistic bitch. You go there to make people laugh.
Right.
You don't give a fuck what happens to them after they leave. You wish them the best. You don't care.
Yeah.
It's all you. You're on stage. You're I thought of this joke.
Sure.
Yes, I'm spreading happiness. But I don't care what let's be honest.
Right.
Any artist is a fucking narcissist.
That's the thing is I didn't really want to I don't know. I always feel weird talking about it too, like doing this whole the
you
shelter. Well, I don't.
It's inspiring.
No, but there's people who it's just like, I know some people who would do something like this and be like, oh, look at me, I'm working in the show. Look how charitable I am.
Who cares?
Look how generous I am.
Listen.
I don't want to be one of those guys.
Why not? You're still doing it.
I'm still doing it.
You're doing it. And by the way, you're not doing it and say like, Amer, look how great I am.
Yeah.
No, you're saying it and you're like, oh, it makes me feel good. I feel.
Yeah.
How can I say this? People listening might go like, you know what? Maybe this is a good idea. Maybe I should go.
People should do it.
So you're not.
These shelters like always need people. They always need help.
I find people who think like you, like, oh, I can't tell. I don't want people to judge me, are the reason not more people are doing it. Because if more people are like, no, it's good. I feel it in my soul. I've helped people. It was a rewarding experience.
Yeah.
If you sell the good, people will want to do it. But if no one talks about it, I think that's the devil. The devil is like, no, you want people to judge you, like, oh.
Well, I think there's a line.
I think
there's a line because there are definitely people who do things.
Never
like that.
one. Name me one person who does that. I think it's a fear instilled by the devil. I think if the devil was real, he wouldn't want you to go help homeless people. He'd be like, no, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say, well, you want people to think that you're so proud of yourself for being a good person? That's disgusting. You understand? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
No one goes like, hey. People who are like, they don't do that. They don't help at all.
Usually no. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think if the devil were to whisper thoughts in your mind, he would be like, no, don't talk about it.
Right.
But I think you do need to talk about it. So more people know that you're doing, it's good for you. Everything you do is for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you feel good after, helping these poor homeless people. It's selfish. You get the dopamine hit.
Of course, the chemicals. There is an element of selfishness.
And people kind of...
No matter what.
Yeah, people are kind of scared of doing it, but you're doing a good deed.
Right.
People are benefiting from you handing them a coffee, making eye contact. I avoid eye contact with homeless people because I've done it 3 times and I got terrified every single time.
Right, yeah.
I'm serious. Jesus Christ. There's 2 people I can't make eye contact with. Homeless people and porn stars.
I was wondering if the second one was.
Porn. Have you ever,
Have you met a porn star?
No. I was, my friend had a VR thing.
Okay.
And he's like, oh my God, dude, it was like the beginning of VR. You gotta check out this porn. So I put it on and I was like, holy moly. And then the porn star came and she started blowing me.
Uh-huh.
And I made eye contact with her. And I swear to God, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I just saw her whole life.
Right.
The weird uncle who, and then I'm like, and I just, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. I'm never making eye contact
with a woman ever again. Not while you're making love or anything like this.
No, but like,
is this why you're going through the breakup?
We're having sex. We'll be like, I want you to choke me, not blind me. No, but I swear to God, these are the 2 people. It's just, I also like when let's right now, you think I'm making eye contact with you. I'm not. I'm staring at your mouth.
Right.
I pay attention to the mouth because I want to understand fully what you're trying to say.
That's weird because I'm licking my lips a lot now.
Yeah, it's very sexy.
It's very sexy. It's because they're very dry right now. I just didn't want to. I didn't know if it would be appropriate. Okay. All right. Hey, start our own little files here.
The middle class Epstein files. The lower middle class. Hey, kids. Kid. We can't afford to have a whole legion.
Instead of a fucking private jet, it's a Honda Accord.
Exactly. Let's look at the kilometers. Like, ooh, oh my God, he went to pick up someone in the plateau.
It's like I'm not trafficking that kid all the way to the West Island.
We're just stuck in traffic.
Do you have gas money?
Do
you have gas money so I can traffic you this kid?
Middle class Epstein. He has a day job. He can't. He has a day job, and he traffics kids as much as he can
on the side because it's his passion.
It's his passion. It's his dream. He's working so hard and turning it into a business.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to do what I did, where it's like you go on EI and you just traffic as much as possible in hopes that it'll take off. You know what I mean?
That's just, I don't know how much we're going to release of this podcast. I don't think that's how I enjoy it. There's a lot of crazy things. Now YouTube are going to get banned right after this.
Yeah, it's super crazy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's people who are getting banned on YouTube for mentioning Epstein and some of the things like that.
Well, listen, I have like 5 followers, so it's okay.
Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah. Good.
I don't care. I enjoy this. I don't make any money with my podcast. My podcast, is the only time where I get to be a human.
Sure.
Because I work so hard.
Right.
I have no time to have like a conversation with
like a regular
comedians that I
conversation.
respect.
Yeah.
Like just shoot the shit. I don't have time. I never have the time to. I literally never have the time.
Me too.
So I get to do it with like people I respect.
Of course.
Less now, but
of course. Yeah. I know.
So guys, listen. If you hate AI and you wanna, if you love water, you're like, ooh, water.
If you hate progress, things getting done in society,
please follow Miguel McKenna or meet him at the homeless shelter where he's serving
100%.
soup.
Yeah,
is it soup? Is it still soup?
No, I think that's like kind of overblown.
What do they give now? What's the
other day? The first day I did it was pâté chinois.
Pâté chinois.
It wasn't bad. I
love pâté chinois.
And they let you eat it too because they're like, we have so much food. They often have so much. They end up giving extra at the end of the day because oftentimes not enough people take them. So they're like, hey, if you want some pâté chinois, take it. It wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. Yeah. Free meal, dude. It's pretty great.
Well, I'll be hanging out with Miguel 3 hours a week. Shelter. Yeah. Like, hey, Amer, are you here to help? No, I heard there's pâté chinois.
I heard there's pâté chinois.
Sorry, not today. Miguel. Ladies and gentlemen, this dude, thank you so much.
Hey, of course.
Always a pleasure, man.
Pleasure,
what a wonderful human being you are.
Thank you so much.
I hope you don't find a job and you start making money with art.
I love that.
So. And guys, please follow him. What's your Instagram?
Oh yeah, the McKenna Reserve on Instagram.
The McKenna Reserve, and stay tuned for documentaries about to be released. Not of me.
No,
not of me.
I'll do a profile of
Mr. I have a bachelor and a master's in aerospace engineering. Okay. Montreal Gazette's artist to watch.
Was it Montreal? Really?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
But touring headliner on his own. No, he wants to fucking go see that black guy who got on stage naked at the Nest.
I would profile him immediately.
I would so watch this.
Oh my God.
I would watch him more than I would watch mine. Lived the civil war, by the way, in Lebanon. Still not worthy.
Well, he survived the Rwandan genocide. So
I survived 11 years of war in Lebanon. A bomb fell on our head.
Wow.
Nah.
I got bullied in school.
Don't be fooled by me going,
Right.
There's depth behind that.
I wonder about that sometimes. There's like other people that I know where it's just like, I survived the war in Lebanon, Rwandan genocide. I was like, I got bullied in school.
I don't downgrade that pain, man.
No,
because I'll tell you why. We'll finish with this. So LL Cool J. Yeah. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
LL Cool J and Jon Stewart were on a talk show. They were talking. And LL Cool J was saying, I grew up in the ghetto. I saw my friends die. Shootings, crack, prostitution, terrible environment. And he became LL Cool J, one of the greatest R&B artists in the world.
Great rapper.
And then Jon Stewart, as a joke, he said, boy, I grew up in New York and I was bullied and like, I know my mom didn't make me the snitchel today. And he said, children, when you're a child, you don't know.
Yeah.
Your pain is the only pain you feel. So
it's all relative.
That your pain is equal to my, like you being bullied and me seeing a bomb fall on my grandmother. Same thing.
Right.
It's the same pain and suffering and anxiety that you end up feeling because as a child, you're not able to go like, yeah, well, at least I didn't, I didn't grow up in poverty in Lebanon.
Right.
No. So no.
So things there's things that unite us. Like we both turned to Islam. That's what it was. Both became.
So, guys, salam alaikum. We'll end with a prayer, everybody. Bismillah.
Is this still Ramadan?
It is Ramadan.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
We are in Ramadan.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you for, brother. Thank you for reminding me, brother. Happy Ramadan, everybody.
Happy Ramadan, everyone.
I had to have a Winnipeg guy remind me. It is Ramadan. I should call my mom and wish her happy Ramadan.
Well, you know what they say? Keep your enemies closer.
Miguel McKenna, guys.
Right,
thank you so much for listening. Always a pleasure. That's it, guys. Subscribe. Tell your friends. That's it. I love you, Gabe. I love you, Gene. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye. Thank
Assalamu
you.
alaikum. Bro, so fun.